local musician, artist, and creative, and will be performing original works for us.
Yeah. So my first song is called Still Dreaming, and it's actually a cover by one of my favorite artists. Her name is Ravina, and she's an indie American artist, and she really carved the pathway for me of what it means to be queer. And I felt like it gave me permission to explore this part of me that I was really scared of exploring. And so I want to sing you one of my favorite songs called Still Dreaming. And I think there's just so much softness in it that lands in my heart. Can you guys hear me? Really? Okay, I'm gonna trust it. I can't hear myself at all, so. Okay, my next song I wrote, and it's about being a lover girl, and just like spring is here, summer is here. And I wrote this just about sensuality and how I feel like it's so important to honor sensuality. And this is Flowers in Your Hair. It's been a pleasure, and happy Pride, y'all.
Hi folks, we are gonna switch up the pace again, and I am so excited to introduce Holly Stone, who is going to give us some dance. That's what I've got for you, some dance, and it will be in front of the stage, so right here, live in living color. Holly, can you remind me what your track is called?
I live on the edge, but something has me really turning red. I toss and then I turn inside this bed. Oh yeah, yeah, I said it. I'm unsatisfied with all the lonely goodbyes. The see ya later's incomplete delights. That's why I sigh. It's not just me I talk about. Our age is on the way. All the money in the women's world will never make them change. Gotta grab the yellow pages, find the dingy other threads to dress me up and make me look like someone else instead. It's time for my rehearsal, the ultimate reversal. You see, I've got a plan. I'm coming back as a man. I'm gonna wear blue and find a pair of flat black leather shoes that shine more than a diamond mine could do, and add something new, like wear a cologne that says you are the man I'm gonna own, and whispers, baby, will you take me home? Ba 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 boo. I drop a hint and then my keys, and then I cast a net to catch someone who's in for such a night he won't forget. Gonna grab the yellow pages, find a Vinci of the threads to dress me up and make me look like someone else instead. It's time for my rehearsal, the ultimate reversal. You see, I've got a plan. I'm coming back as a man. I'll hide behind the aeroplane mustache, remove that false impression to make sure the feeling lasts. Call me the equalizer for the girls, and tell me, baby, tell me where it hurts. Gonna grab the yellow pages, find the Vinci of the threads to dress me up and make me look like someone else instead. It's time for my rehearsal, the ultimate reversal. You see, I got a plan. I'm coming back as a man.
Hello friends, my name is Holly Stone. I am as you can tell, hopefully queer trans ballroom dancer. And this piece is just about my experience in the mainstream ballroom world, which really likes to put people in specific boxes. Thank you all for coming out today. Thank you all for listening, and we'll see you all in the future.
Ready when you are. I am welcoming back to the stage Johnny Blazes, who was in our opening performing set with Pluto Returns and is our second speaker for this year's Pride in the Park. Welcome, Johnny.
Thank you, Leilani. Well, hello, queer fam, small and mighty. So lovely to see you here in Malden. The rules of Boston Pride are it must either be raining or 900 degrees, so success, we did what we're supposed to do. So thank you so much to the organizers of Malden Pride. You have been working so hard today. Thank you so much for putting this together. It's been beautiful. Your love and labor are so appreciated, and I'm personally honored to get to reap the benefits of all this work you've done. So thank you so much. So, why Pride? Why are we doing this? Why are we still doing this? Well, I think that we all have some broad answers to this that we probably know. We have found ourselves back on the side of the spiral of history where we're being outlawed, pathologized, being called pedophiles and predators. So why Pride has the same answers that it's always had. It is necessary for our survival. To be visibly unafraid, visibly joyful and triumphant in the face of fear and bigotry and danger. As several of the speakers before me have said, the first Pride was a riot. Many Prides since then have been a party. I would contend that Pride in the modern age has become both. And perhaps to butcher or to paraphrase Emma Goldman, I would say, if there's not going to be dancing, I don't want to be part of that revolution. So let's do both, party and riot together. But here's my real question. Why Malden Pride? Why do we need Pride in a 5 square mile city of 66,000? Does every Metro North city need its own little Pride? Why are we doing micro Pride? Well, here's my thought. We are not going to get through this alone. So this time on the merry-go-round of hateful backlash, none of us can be alone. We need each other. We need to see that queer people are here, that we exist in small cities, small towns, suburbs, rural areas. We are everywhere. We need the affirmations of life every single moment that we can get them. And stay with me now, we need our straight neighbors. So, unpopular opinion, but I think we need them. I truly believe that the way we are going to make it through this is in the smallness of community, in the coziness of neighborhoods, your block, your apartment building. We need our neighbors, our straight neighbors, to see that we exist, that we are not boogeymen, pedophiles, or monsters lurking in public bathrooms. So this doesn't mean make ourselves palatable, and it doesn't mean make ourselves small or try to fit in. Clearly, that is not my gay agenda today. I am not saying assimilate to anybody's culture. We don't even have to pretend to have the same values as our neighbor or avoid conflict. It does mean being our full, loud, queer selves in private and in public. But more specifically, it means bringing the best of queer culture to bear on our communities. So I'm a teacher, so we're gonna have a little teaching moment. Let's talk about surface culture and deep culture. Surface culture is what we show on the outside, right? The food we eat, what we wear. And really, there is no one surface queer culture. To quote the poet Kit Yan, a local boy, some of us ride our bikes home to compost at midnight. And some of us queers wouldn't risk our acrylics on a bicycle for anything. Other times, so there are times when we make a shorthand joke about queer culture, and let's be real, when we do that, we're talking about surface culture, and we're often centering white, middle-class, coastal queer culture in those jokes. But deep culture, the things that underpin and are often invisible in culture, I choose to believe that a central part of deep queer culture is that we are good at taking care of each other. Not always, especially white queer men, we have a lot to account for in our racism, fat phobia, and misogyny. Trans women of color have been there for the movement, carrying all of us forever, and it is our turn, my fellow whites, to step up and make sure we are doing that at every opportunity. And at our best, that is what queers are good at, is finding the opportunities and making them when they don't exist. Filling the needs. Finding the ways to work within and especially outside of the systems to make sure that everyone gets what they need. I'm thinking of the lesbians who single-handedly organized healthcare during the AIDS crisis. I'm thinking of extra legal access to HRT, the sharing of housing, of food, and of resources. To queer something, if we use queer as a verb, means to me to question everything, to reconfigure what is given to us, to turn it into something that has never been seen before, to reimagine social scripts, particularly colonial ones, and to return to a way of being aligned with true stories. The queer mode of caretaking each other has been born out of a response to a colonial culture that sought to eradicate us. These ways of engaging in community care are not exclusive to us by a long shot. In fact, let us recognize our indigenous forebears whose cultural norms, their norms are mutualistic and collectivist, not in contrast. It's not the outlier to be a mutualist and collectivist society. At its best, queering is noticing intersectionality, bringing the most marginalized to the center, particularly around race, class, and disability. And this is what I believe we have to offer our neighbors, even and especially the straight ones. This deep queer culture of surviving outside of the systems, of sharing, of making sure everyone has what they need. This is also something we can learn from our neighbors. Some of our neighbors are already doing this. And I don't know everyone's name on my block, and I don't even know who's queer and who isn't. But I do know that I will protect their rights, and I will not collaborate if ICE shows up for them. I will share food if they are hungry, if they are in need. Their children are welcome to play safely in my backyard. We don't have to agree, we don't even have to like each other. We can fight about the fence and the plants and the sidewalk pickup of trash, but we do have to collaborate if we're gonna make it through this. So please remember, hatred is loud right now, but it is not in the majority. Hatred is in power right now, but it is not in the majority. It is not inevitable, and it is not permanent. I know that all of us have experienced hatred and bigotry in Massachusetts and even in Malden. I know you have that neighbor with the Trump 2028 sign and the Blue Lives Matter bumper sticker. And maybe they are never, ever, ever gonna see you as a person. You don't need to shovel their walk or bring them cookies or even feel compassion for them. But I do. I will hold that for your neighbor. I feel compassion for them. I feel sad for them. That neighbor is so steeped in fear and hatred, they are missing out on the joys of connection and liberation. They are grasping so tightly to their fear that they are missing out on the amazing collaboration that we are going to get up to with our allies and our neighbors. So part of that collaboration is here in this park, in this Pride. Being proud of being queer, being trans, being larger than life in the ways that we show our queer cultures, plural, the way we demonstrate our love, live our enormous queer passions. I don't know if there will ever be a time where we don't need pride, but I know that this year I need Malden pride because I need to know that you are here, you are alive, and that we are building the future together as neighbors and as community. Thank you so much. Thank you, Malden Pride collaboration. Thank you so much for creating this space. Thank you for having me.
All right, friends. So in just a minute, we're going to take about a 10-minute break to listen to some music and reset. Then we will have our last performance block of the day, and it is wall-to-wall drag in a variety of gender expressions. So please make sure you're back in 10 if you're going to get up. To pick up on Johnny's telling us that we need to be in collaboration and we need to start actually doing things, I would like to remind folks that Leonardo Suarez was taken from in front of his children's school 3 weeks ago by ICE. There was a rally this week to bring him home. You can search Bring Leonardo Home and find a letter writing campaign and a fundraiser, all of which is being put together by his teenage son, who is now responsible for his younger siblings. You can also make your way over to End Overdose Boston and get trained on how to use Narcan to save a life, on how to use test strips to test without needing to do a CPR training or call an EMT. You can head over to the blue booth directly to the right, where you will hear from folks advocating for better conditions for our unhoused neighbors, including pushing the city of Malden to get portable showers. Remember that some of our neighbors are in the park today because they don't have another place to be. We have an obligation to make it better. You can also find more information on how to collaborate and be a good neighbor at the Makoko table, which is the Malden Coalition of Volunteers. You can find information for half a dozen or more community organizations who are focused on everything from health to making sure our queer youth are included in religious spaces. please take this 10-minute pause and consider how you can get involved, because one of the core beliefs here at Malden Pride Coalition is we keep us safe. And that's on every score, from cops to drugs to ICE. Queer folks have always held each other and our communities down. And for some fun, reminder, you can use a credit card and get some ice cream. They've still got ice cream left. I don't know about you, but I'm melting, girl. We will see you in 10.
I mean, I'll always take that. Especially how hot it is today, I want that.
For a free ride, you to show me a real good time. I never asked for the rainfall. At least I showed up. You showed me nothing. It's coming down on me, harder like misery. It's coming down on me. I'm ready, rain on me. Drop, but at least I'm alive. Rain on me, rain, rain, rain on me, rain, rain. I'd rather be drop, but at least I'm alive. Rain on me, rain, rain.
Rain on me.
Living in a world where no one's innocent. Oh, but at least we try. Gotta live my truth, not keep it bottled in. So I don't lose my mind. Yeah, I can feel it on my skin. It's coming down on me. Teardrops on my face, harder like misery. Let it wash away my sins. It's coming down on me. Let it wash away. I'd rather be drunk, but at least I'm alive. Rain on me, rain, rain, rain on me, rain, rain. I'd rather be drunk, but at least I'm alive. Rain on me, rain, rain.
Rain on me. Hands up to the sky. I'll be your galaxy. I'm about to fly. Rain on me, tsunami. Hands up to the sky. I'll be your galaxy. I'm about to fly. Rain on me. Rain on me.
Yo, I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want. Don't tell me what you want, what you really, really want. I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want. Don't tell me what you want, what you really, really want. I wanna really, really, really wanna zig a zig. If you want my future, forget my past. If you wanna get with me, better make it fast. Now don't go wasting my precious time. Get your act together, we could be just fine. I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want. Don't tell me what you want, what you really, really want. I wanna really, really, really wanna zig a zig. If you wanna be my lover, you gotta get with my friends. Make it last forever. Friendship never ends. If you wanna be my lover, you have got to give. Taking is too easy, but get with my friends, make it last forever. Friendship never ends. If you wanna be my lover, you have got to give. Taking is too easy, but that's the way it is. So here's a story from A to Z. You wanna get with me, you gotta listen carefully. We got M in the place who likes it in your face. You got G like MC, who likes it on a easy V, who doesn't come for free. She's a real lady. And as for me, how you'll see, slam your body down and wine it all around. Slam your body down and wine it all around. If you wanna be my lover, you gotta get with my friends, make it last forever. Friendship never ends. If you wanna be my lover, you have got to give. Taking is too easy, but that's the way it is. If you wanna be my lover, you gotta make it last forever. Slam your body down and wine it all around. Slam your body down and wine it all around. Slam your body down and wine it all around. Slam your body down and sing a sing. If you wanna be my lover.
is your call back to the stage. This is our final performance block. We have Harlow Havoc and Violencia performing for you before we head into closing remarks. So come on down and close out Pride with us and the Queens. Also, a loving reminder, if you don't have cash on hand, there is a little dry erase board that's got a Venmo if anyone feels like a little digital tip for our girls in 100 pounds of makeup, 40 inches of heels, and 100-degree heat. I'm just saying. Whenever you're ready. Girl, stilettos in the grass. I love it. It is the truth. Your ankles, your knees, your career. You got it.
Leilani, I will have none of the attitudes today. Thank you so much.
This is as supportive as I can.
Malden Pride, are we ready to close out with a bang? Fabulous. Then please make some noise for myself. I have been your lovely hostess all afternoon. My name is Harlow Havoc!
Okay, great. Ready? on the stage, honey.
Never. Malden Pride, I will ask so humbly, what did you think? I can't wait to bring out one of my good, long time drag friends. She's old. She is truly a killer in our Boston drag scene. Truly all over the Northeast, but internationally known from Dragula season 3. Those of you who are not watching, please go on. Incredible show. And my good friend, your next performer, has been featured. So please make some noise for the iconic Valencia! Exclamation point! Thank you, everyone. Happy Pride. I'm gonna sing a couple songs for you. I hope that's okay. I have a lovely, lovely voice. Get ready. Every day is so wonderful, then suddenly it's hard to breathe. Now and then I get insecure from all the pain. I'm so ashamed. But I am beautiful no matter what they say. Yes, words won't bring me down. Yeah, I am beautiful in every single way, 'cause words won't bring me down. Oh no. So don't you bring me down today. Thank you. To all your friends, you're delirious, so consumed, and all you're trying hard to fill the emptiness. Let the pieces on. They left the puzzle undone. Well, that's the way it is. I am beautiful no matter what they say. Yes, words won't bring me down. I am beautiful in every single way. Yes, words won't bring me down. Oh no. So don't you bring me down today. No matter what we do, no matter what they say, with a song inside the tune of all our beautiful mistakes. And everywhere we go, the sun will always shine. The sun will always, yes, it's gonna always shine. Ha! I am beautiful, no matter what they say. Yes, words won't bring me down. I am beautiful in every single way. Yes, words won't bring me down. No. So don't you bring me down today. Don't you bring me down today. Thank you. Don't you bring me down. Today. Oh, thank you, Malden. Thank you. Happy Pride, everyone. Are you ready for some more? Well then, let's hear from me on Violencia! Exclamation point. I'm going to sing another song for you. Hit it! all know this one, right? Making my way downtown, walking fast, faces passing, I'm homebound. Staring blankly ahead, just making my way through the crowd. How far does this go? Not very far. Come to me. I need you. And I miss you. And now I wonder if I could fall into the sky. Do you think time would pass me by? 'Cause you know I'd walk 1,000 miles if I could just see you tonight. It's always times like these when I think of you, and I wonder if you ever think of me. You think of me, you think of me, ah. And everything's so wrong, and I don't belong, living in your precious memory. I need you, and I miss you, and now I wonder if I could fall into the sky. Do you think time would pass us by? 'Cause you know I'd walk 1,000 miles if I could just see you tonight. I'm making my way downtown, walking fast, faces past, and I'm homebound. Staring blankly ahead, making my way, making a way through the crowd. I still need you, I still miss you, yeah. And now I wonder if I could fall into the sky. Do you think time would pass us by? 'Cause you know I'd walk 1,000 miles if I could just see you. If I could fall into the sky, do you think time would pass me by? 'Cause you know I'd walk 1,000 miles if I could just see you. Oh, if I could just hold you tonight. Thank you. What you think of me, everyone? Oh, thank you. I have one more song for you. You want to hear one more? All right, hit it, Harlow. Oh yeah. Next selection. You've been waiting so long, I'm here to answer your call. I know that I shouldn't have had you waiting at all. I've been too busy, but I've been thinking about what I want to do with you. I know them other guys have been talking about the way I do what I do. They heard I was good, they want to see if it's true. They know you're the one I want to give it can see you want me to. Hey, pussy, it's me and you. Now, I've been waiting. Think I wanna make a move. Now, baby, tell me if you like it. Do you like it? I've been waiting. Oh, hi. Thank you. I was waiting for you to tell me you were ready. I know what to do if only you would let me. As long as you're cool with it, I'll treat you right. Here is where you wanna be. I know them other guys have been talking about the way I do what I do. They heard I was good. They wanna see if it's true. They know you're the one I wanna give it to. I can see you want me too. Well, it's me and you. Now, I've been waiting. Think I wanna make a move. Now, baby, tell me if you like it. You like it? I've been waiting. Think I wanna make a move. Now, baby, tell me if you like it. Baby, I love you all the way down. Get you right where you like it. I promise you'll like it. I swear, just relax and let me make a move. It's our secret. I'll keep it between me and you. Yeah, it's me and you. Thank you. I've been waiting. Hey, I wanna make a move now. Baby, tell me if you like it. I do. Oh, I've been waiting. Think I'm gonna make a move now. Baby, tell me if you like that. Did you like that, everyone? What do you think of me? I'm Violencia, exclamation point. You can find me on Instagram at Violencia, exclamation point. That's VIOLENCIAEXCLAMATIONPOINT. Yes, you got that? Violencia, exclamation point. Have a good night. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Malden Pride.
That was fun.
Hi, friends. Can we get another round for our queens, please? And can we get another round for all of our performers who are out in this heat? Now, I am out here to close Pride, but I will remind you we still have a few minutes left. Behind me to the right, make sure you grab ice cream on your way out. It is 1,000,000 degrees and we all deserve a little sweet treat. Make sure you've done a loop through and connected with all of your local queer organizations, community groups, queer artists and theater makers. We've got everything here from fiber arts to theater to, there's cornhole over there. I've never seen the Progress Pride flag as cornhole before, but hey, it's Malden Pride. Anything can happen in the park. On that note, I am going to move us towards our official close and the remarks that the poor interpreters were actually sent instead of the things that they've had to keep up with as I ramble. So, my earlier remarks were welcomes, and now it is time for the thank yous. We are committed to keeping Pride in the Park a rainbow capitalism-free zone. But we also believe in things like paying our artists, feeding our neighbors, and striving towards inclusivity. We couldn't do both without individual donations, grants from the Massachusetts Cultural Council and Malden Cultural Council, and direct support from city councilors Carrie McDonald, Amanda Linehan, Ari Taylor, Ryan O'Malley, Chris Seminelli, and Karen Colin-Hayes. I'm gonna say that list again because it's an election season. So I'm gonna just read that list again. Your supporters on City Council of Malden Pride Coalition are Carrie McDonald, Amanda Linehan, Ari Taylor, Ryan O'Malley, Chris Simonelli, and Karen Colon-Hayes. We also rely on both in-kind donations and sponsorship from local businesses who are values aligned with us. This year was our most ambitious yet and was made possible by sponsorship from Newbridge Wealth Management, Gorton Law, Some studios who gave us our entire sound setup for free 99. That is a big deal for us. And specifically Neil at Old Town Trolleys. So I want to emphasize that. We appreciate that Old Town Trolleys has this policy, but it is in fact your driver, if you are going back and forth via trolley, who used his time that he is allocated by the company to drive the trolley for us, again, for free in the spirit of accessibility, inclusivity. We love you, Neil. Thank you to Yin for leading that beautiful sound bath meditation and for always seeking ways to support and fundraise for Malden Pride Coalition. I think she's individually done more fundraising than I have, and I'm a founding board member. So shout out Yin. Thank you to our performers, Violencia, Holly Stone, Maddie Lamb, Pluto Returns, Kinsey Scales, and our speakers, Burhan and Johnny Blazes, and to our QQ EDU program with Cambridge Health Alliance, Kalichi Arts, End Overdose Boston, and Caitlin McCarran. Thank you, Harlow Havoc, for hosting us all afternoon. Thank you to the Boston Dyke March for being our partners in safety. We have a board exchange program where members of Boston Dyke March and Malden Pride Coalition serve on each other's safety teams. I'm going to be real with you. They have more board members than we do. It is not a fair exchange, and we are grateful for their solidarity as siblings. A huge thank you to our volunteers who made today run, including chasing after tents as they tried to take out the interpreters. A huge thank you to our interpreters who baked in the sun and made sure our pride was inclusive along axes such as language and disability. Inclusivity means thinking in more than one direction at once. Thank you to our collective queer ancestors, whose lives we honor, and to our queer youth, whose lives we recommit to protecting. Thank you to each of you, our community. A reminder that you can find Malden Pride Coalition online on Instagram, Facebook, and Discord, as well as our own website, and in person at community events, meetup, protests, and neighborhood celebrations across Malden. All of our speakers, performers, and Q2Q EDU volunteers are also available online for you to connect with. We encourage you to join our Discord. It's where we do things like put out a call for artists and collaborate on our playlist. Thank you, finally, to my fellow board members who do so much work in so much heat, both literal and metaphorical, and then every year hand me the mic and let me stand there as our speakers turn and say, thank you, we love you, thank you, we love you, you're so great. And I did, there's 5 of us, and I did, 6. Right? It's not an even trade. With that, it is time to say, we're here, we're queer, and we will never fucking disappear. And we'll be back for Pride in the Park next year. Bye for now.